Hey girls, ladies, welcome. I'm prepping my skin with the Clinique Moisture Surge. My intention was to already have my face done, but I was running a little late this evening, so we're just gonna do some makeup together. And then we're gonna see who pops in and just chit chat. But don't worry, all of my lives are always saved. They're always saved. They'll be under the tab of my videos and it'll say live. I always keep my live videos. So ooh, girl, is that a pimple on my eyebrow? That's a pimple on my eyebrow. How, in fairness though, okay, so this is going in my empties. This is empty. That's cool. I got another one. Hey, Teresa. Hey, welcome. In fairness, I have not been taking the best care of my skin this week. In fairness, or this past weekend. Okay, since last week. Okay, I haven't really been taking a great of care of my skin. And by not really taking care of my skin, I mean I've been doing the absolute basics of washing my face, putting on sunscreen, and going to bed. At night, I've been washing my face and going to bed. So I haven't really been doing the best of like my serums and exfoliation, obviously, because what the heck is this on my forehead? It's right above my eyebrow too. So anyway, I threw away the Ulta bag that I have, but I did a little mini haul. I have to find, actually, only foundation I have out is my Estee Lauder, but I don't want to wear that tonight because we're just talking. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wear my Allure award-winning Win Beauty skin tint. They just won an award for this skin tint for 2025. I don't know why they are contemplating, well, I'm sure it's business decisions, contemplating going out of business or whatever happened with Serena Williams Investors with her beauty brand. But Win Beauty may or may not, the word on the beauty streets is that they may be going out of business. So I don't know. But anyway, let's just do some of the Win Beauty skin tint. Now, will this match? I'm not sure. So we'll see. We're going to put this on. But I know, right? I just don't think they did enough with the marketing, but I'm not in marketing, so I really can't speak to what they did or didn't do. But every product that I've used from Win Beauty, I have enjoyed. And I think, if one person says they don't like it, the word kind of spreads around the beauty community. That's not that good. She shouldn't do this. She shouldn't do that. Whatever. But her products have been half off at Ulta for quite some time. And then the beauty news came down the wire that something happened with the investor and the investor wasn't happy. And then the main investor she had dropped out. And so, I don't know. So let's just, hopefully this will match enough. But it is yeah, that's still fine. Odd enough, because, right, that's what it looks like. It looks a little pale, but it is a skin tint, so I'm not really tripping off of that. But everything that I've tried has been really good. The only thing she was missing from her collection was a powder, but she didn't need a powder because she made these products to move with you. So they're more for athletic. Because when I wore these outside, it lasted all day. When I did the video for it, I put it on just like Serena put hers on. Serena color corrected. She did whatever she did, and I went back and I wore it just like she did it. I enjoyed it. So anyway, that is what we're just going to do really quick. I know it does. And then people give celebrity beauty brands a bad rap sometimes, and sometimes they are fleeting. I think there's other brands out there that are worse than hers that are celebrities. Rhode. I don't know why people like that so much. They have to only like it because of who it is, who's behind it. And this is dang near empty. I'm barely getting anything out of here. So anyway, but I don't know. So But anyway, we got some PR these last couple of days. I got some skincare PR last week, and I put a lot of those on my Instagram story. But this past week, that pimple is really vexing me because it's painful, and I didn't see it. That's a shame. So how y'all doing? Y'all good? It's Wednesday. I needed some coverage right there. Um, what can I use to cover that? Estee Lauder? Let's just do a little bit of that. But yeah, we got some PR. First thing I got is from Maybelline. Maybelline sent over their Colossal Mascara. They sent a washable one and a waterproof one and a washable one. I like the washable one. So it's like a battle of the lashes. When they send it to you, they were like, hey, do you want falsies or do you want Colossal? And I didn't have Colossal, I have falsies. So Maybelline sent me this. And then Lancome, they sent a very pretty package. The other part of the box is in here, but Lancome sent me some more Tint Idol, which is hilarious because I just bought some Tint Idol during the first part of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. But that's okay. And I can't remember what shade I picked on here, but they sent me this, and it's like a hot at every age. So, hey Lancome, shout out to you. They sent me shade, and this is their Lancome with the SPF in it. So this has SPF 15 or 25. I don't have my glasses on. SPF 25. And they sent me shades 420W. And they sent me shade, I think this is 415W. In that. So, and they also have, it's matches underneath here. So if I had something to strike the matches on, it's some matches under there. So, but these are the shades that Lancome has sent me for 420W. So let's just see how that one looks. That's 420W. And this is that's 415W. This is 420W. So that's 420W. That might be closer to whatever it is. But when I swatch myself, in the store with Lancome, that I bought, I matched myself under Ulta's Lights with a neutral shade, which was 410N. The mystery continues. So let's see which one would be. I can tell that's a light. I think Lancome's warms read more golden, right? Actually, this might be my winter color, because that just melted right in. Girl, that's 420. That just melted right in. And this is their full coverage one, right? This is their full coverage. The Tint Idol, the Epic. Hold on. Because this is 410 neutral. That's the one I bought. 415W, 420W. Okay. This is the real test where my hyperpigmentation is. Let's do that over here, because we know the coverage for Lancome is there, but it's the shade matching without the color correction, right? But it's still giving the coverage. But this, I wonder, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mix them together. That's what I'm gonna do. Look at that. Oh, wait. I'm gonna mix and match. I'm not gonna let them go to waste. Let's get a blending brush and tap those in. Shout out to Lancome. I'm not gonna need no foundation for a minute, okay? Wow. I know that's right. I'm just gonna mix and match them. I'm just gonna do this. How about that? We're gonna wash our face in a little while anyway. So that is the PR that I've gotten this past week. which is always a surprise. I got something from L'Oreal yesterday as well, but I haven't opened the package yet. I've been so busy. I get my mail and I put it down, and then I'm like, why are all these boxes in my house? And then I go through and open it. So shout out to Lancome though. I have 3 tint idols. I think I'm good on the full coverage foundation, but that's a great match. We'll check back in, like when my summer tan fades for real. We'll check back in and see, because that's a really good match. I know 415 is a little too light, and I definitely couldn't use something that heavy as concealer. All right, let's go ahead and show you. Let me show you, while I do my concealer, what I got from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Now, I did a very small haul because you know I'm unemployed. So I did a very small haul. And hi to everybody that just joined. Hi, guys. Thank you for popping in. So my Ulta haul. The first day that I shopped was for the MAC lipsticks, because you know you cannot mess up. You cannot miss when MAC has anything half off, period. Especially the lipsticks. By the time I got to the store, the lipstick shades that I wanted, most of them were gone. I was able to get 3. So we're going to swatch those when I'm finished putting on my face, if I can stop talking so much and do that. Another thing I got was on the 13th, this past week. And this is what I got, and I use a lot of my points. Like, I'm down to like $50 in points, and I had over $100 and some in points, and I was just using my points, you know, to get stuff because it was half off. So I really wasn't, you know, missing out on a lot. But I got the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots Concealer. It was half off. I have never tried their concealer. A while back, I think last year, they sent me some of their skin tints to try. They weren't the right shade, so I couldn't really give them a good try. But I did get this, and I ordered it on the website, and then when I got to the store, the color was all wrong. So I ended up exchanging it while I was in the store, and I have the shade Tan Neutral. So we're going to see how this works. This is supposed to cover dark spots under eye. I really do like the doe foot applicator a lot. So let's just try it out. I think this is a much better concealer shade. And if I'm not mistaken, this is full coverage. But I haven't used anything from it, really, other than their brushes. So let's just try that out under my eye. Speaking of their brushes, on the same day of the Ulta sale, the 13th, their It Cosmetics concealer brush was half off. And this is the number 148 brush. So we're going to try this out. But you guys, what else did I get from the haul? Oh, from NARS, the blushes. NARS blushes, the Orgasm blushes, the Orgasm blush collection was half off. And I got Orgasm Rush, because I did not have an orange blush from NARS. I used to have Liberté. This is so pretty. Dude, tell me that's not a pretty blush for the fall. So this was 50% off, and all on the same day. The 13th was a great day for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And lastly, for that day, I got an Anastasia Beverly Hills lip pencil. That was half off, and I got the shade Parchment. And that is this little reddish brown shade. But let's see how this concealer blends out. Let me get this. And again, I use my points, honey, because why had I spend it? It was half off everything. This is the nice, really nice brush. But that's really nice. Let's see how this blends out. How this corrects. It does have some color correction to it. I could see that. But It Cosmetics, they don't have a lot of shades for melanin. I'll say that. And I don't understand why. Because the shades that they have on Ulta's website, the shades that they have on their site, oh, that's pretty. The shades that they have were off. When I went to the store, it was completely off. So if you think I'm medium in It Cosmetics, I'm tan. Whereas in any other brand, I would be medium, you know what I'm saying? Medium deep or whatever. No. The medium was like super light. I couldn't work with that. That's nice. I wonder if it's supposed to like correct over time. This is what I get for not reading stuff. That's a nice it's not too bright, you know what I'm saying? It just looks natural. So it looks like I'm just awake. I like that. I wonder if this is supposed to be self-setting. I'm not sure, but I do have my Laura Mercier powder here, just in case. We'll just put a little bit out on and see how this works. But that's what I got from the haul. And let me tell y'all the big announcement. Are y'all ready? If you follow me on Instagram, you already know. Anyway, my page, this YouTube channel, has qualified for the YouTube Partnership Program. I need an air horn in here. I have been working my butt off on YouTube, and I really like it. I really enjoy YouTube as a channel because I like the yap, and I like to take, oh yeah, that's pretty with that concealer. My eye is not properly prepped. It's not full glam. I'm just trying it on, but I really like to, thank you, Teresa. I'm so excited, and it happened so fast. And I stopped checking my analytics over here. I stopped because it was driving me crazy. And also, my main focus cannot just be to be monetized on something. I really have to like it. And I really like YouTube because, one, YouTube is forever. You can search videos, and videos from YouTube from 10 years ago will pop up. You know what I mean? It's a search engine. So your content over here is what they call evergreen content is here. It's on YouTube. You can search, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's the next big thing with short form content. You have to kind of keep up with the trends, and you know, you can do that here on YouTube as well. But the classics on YouTube go such a long way. And this would not be possible without you all who watch the channel, who comment, who subscribe, because it's based on views, right? It's not based on popularity. It's not based on virality or whatever. I'm not concerned about going viral on YouTube. I just like to be here on this channel and share what I love and build a community of fellow beauty lovers, which I feel like I'm doing, and it has finally paid off. I have been on YouTube consistently since 2019. And yeah. And I fell off for a while because, you know, you get in your head and you're like, oh my God, nobody's watching. I don't want to do. Somebody is watching. Somebody's always watching. So I got the email and I was like, what? Because I had stopped checking my analytics because it was driving me crazy. And I was like, I'm not even going to do this to myself. Not even finna play myself and be looking at, you know, how close am I? How are my watch hours? I stopped doing all of that. And then I woke up yesterday and I got an email, and I was like, oh, shoot, YouTube is emailing me like what I do. You know what I mean? You never know. And so they were like, hey, congrats, your page qualifies for the YouTube Partner Program. Your watch hours have exceeded blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? Here I am out here doing Instacart and everything else, trying to make a little living. And yeah, this is the MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder. And yeah, so it's a big deal to me. It's a big deal. And, you know, I'm very proud of myself for sticking to it. I'm very proud of myself for still loving it because I have to love it to keep coming back week after week. Even when I take breaks, people are still here, you know, checking in, saying, hey, you good? I haven't seen your videos. And I love that. That makes the difference to me. YouTube for me is about community building and building a trust with my audience and really being one of the people that they can turn on and be like, I'm watching. You know what I mean? The biggest compliment I think I've gotten about my channel is that it feels like me and you is just in a room chit-chatting and talking about makeup. It's relatable, you know. It's not super, you know, aesthetic and glamorous, etc. Maybe one day, but I'm filming in my room. You know what I mean? I'm in a little corner in my very teeny tiny bedroom. But I show up. And I keep showing up. And it is paid off. And I'm very glad for that. Girl, why didn't I blend that powder all the way back to my forehead? Why? Y'all just let me yap and I blend the powder back? I had that big line of demarcation right here. And this is foundation powder, so it's going to show. It ain't setting powder. But look how well that plays with that Lancome, though. So, anyway, all of that to say thank you to you all, my subscribers, those who tune in, those who lurk, those who even leaving mean comments every now and again. I get those too. I get those too. And that's how I was like, oh, I must be making it, because people starting to troll me in the comments. Mama, I made it. Yeah, that's how you know you made it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Teresa. You've been one of my ride or dies over here. I really appreciate it. I really do. Because y'all are the ones who are watching and making it possible. Because sometimes when I film, I don't get back on. I don't watch my videos. I just watch it while I'm editing to make sure I didn't make no mistakes. And I post it and I go. But y'all are the ones watching. And I really, really, really could not have done it. Who knew that when I started this? Yeah, I think you have been here since the beginning, which is so funny. When I started my very first video, this was pre-pandemic, right? And I was like, what should I even talk about? And I go back and watch it now, my very first video on this channel, when I became Beauty by L. Marie. My name is Lydia Marie, by the way. And that's why it's Beauty by L apostrophe Marie, because it's Lydia Marie. Does that make sense? And I'll go back and watch that video. And I was filming on this vanity that I have right now. And I had my phone propped up on some books. Okay? And I had my overhead lights. I ain't have no other lights except for the vanity lights and my overhead light. You know good and well, if you know anything about the lighting, you are not to film in overhead lighting. It's terrible. But I was filming in overhead lighting, girl, and I was talking about my favorite top 5 red lipsticks. That was the topic of my very first YouTube video. So, yeah. And being consistent is the only answer I have for how did you do this, is being consistent and showing up. And get out of your head, because I stopped my YouTube channel in 2014. I started it and it was under a name that I refused to mention on here because I don't want y'all to go finding it and everything else. I got you into reds. Yes, red lipstick is life, honey. And that's when YouTube was popping. And I was supposed to restart my YouTube channel at that time when I worked at Sephora. I worked at Sephora from 2015 to 2017. And I was supposed to restart my channel back then, and I just didn't. Life was lifing. But I was like, and then during the pandemic was the perfect time to get it popping because we were all at home. We was just, who wasn't watching YouTube and TikTok? You know what I'm saying? And I like YouTube as a channel. I like TikTok. I enjoy it. It's fun. And I've gotten a lot of great brand opportunities from there and a lot of brand attention in the audience and things. But I have followers on TikTok, but I have a community on YouTube. And to me, I think that's the biggest difference, is building a community, because your community is longer lasting. Audiences and followers, they come and go. And on short form platforms, you're pretty much, you know, a subject, or, you know what I mean? You're strict to the, I prefer YouTube too. I hate super sped up content. I especially hate it when I'm trying to look and see what you're putting on your eyes or your blush. And I'm like, why is it so fast? Like, slow down. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. But to each their own. I just prefer to be over here where I can really deep dive and talk and explain and just, you know what I mean? That's what I prefer. So I'm excited. I'm very happy. I have to toot my own horn because I've been working real hard on YouTube. Anything I get, for the most part, YouTube sees it first. And then Instagram and then TikTok, they'll see it. You know what I'm saying? My makeup, my collections, my tutorials, YouTube is going to get it first because I can take my time over here. And even if it's a 3-minute video on Instagram, ain't nobody on Instagram sitting and watching a 3-minute video. The data proves that. But here, people will sit, and I used to be in my head too about making videos longer than 20 minutes. I was like, ain't nobody going to sit down and watch a 20-minute video. I thought it was too long. But I myself will sit down and watch a creator for an hour and a half talk about whatever. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't even rush that. Like if my video is 30, 35 minutes long, it's just 30 to 35 minutes long, but people watch it. That's what I'm saying. Getting out of my head. You know what I mean? And just being true to myself over here. So, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yay me. Okay? Because this life has been a lot this year. And I have been wanting and need. Oh, sorry. By the way, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Palette, the Big Mama. And life has been a lot this year. You know what I mean? Y'all know I've been laid off since last year. I had a temporary holiday job that ended in February of this year. And I have not been working since February. Not at all. So any win I can get, I'm going to take it. And I don't know why I put this gold shadow on my eye when I know darn good and well the blush that I want to use is orange. Girl. Yeah. It's been a year. It's been a year. This 2025, and I'm going to be 50 next month. Lord willing, I'm going to be 50. And I had like grand plans for my 50th birthday, like grand plans leading up. Girl. Girl. I don't know. Maybe the year I turn 50 will be better, but 2025 is on some BS. And I'm just trying to make it, child. Pushing through, showing up, and doing little things that would bring me some joy. Buying a lipstick, you feel me? That kind of stuff. It seems trivial to whoever, I don't care. But it's stuff like that I'm like, little things like that. Using my points. Because what am I saving my Ulta points for if I can't use them on something that I really want to use them? Now, when I did my little mini Ulta haul, I also cleared out a couple things in my basket. And I got this L'Oreal Faux Brow. I have been wanting to try this for so long. And Ariel Ash uses this. And her brows are perfect. Now, she does have thicker brows than me, but her brows are perfect. And I was like, let me try this. But everybody who has used it loves it. So we'll see. But yes, I am officially a YouTube partner. I've gotten PR. I'm hoping that I can get some holiday stuff going on with brands. So stay tuned for that. But just stay tuned over here because I'm going to keep going on YouTube. As long as they'll have me, as long as y'all will have me and keep watching. I like that I can just come over here and do this, yammer, while I'm putting on makeup. So, yeah. I've been pushing. You right. So I think you're supposed to shake this up. And I got a brunette shade because I'm kind of like in a little brow. This is what it looks like. Let me get my mirror before I knock everything down. And I'm just going to see how it works. It's supposed to mimic your brow hairs. Ooh, it's got a nice liquidy feel. And I think this is supposed to, ooh. That gave me some pigment like right away. This is supposed to, oh yeah. I wonder if this, look at that. Oh, it gave me a full brow. Look at this compared to this. Let me brush this through a little bit because it's looking a little chula. Max, since I learned they do animal testing, any animal. I can't, girl, hold on. I can't see. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Okay. I know they do animal. Any makeup available in China is animal tested. Oh, really? Who don't harm animals? Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. I like Mac. Does that make me? Is he gonna call PETA? Everybody has their thing. That's your thing. Everybody has their thing. I get it, and I respect it. What is going on? Look how much pigment that gave with my eyebrow. Now, I do wonder if this is gonna work like the remember the Maybelline tattoo brow, where it was kind of like this, but it was in a pencil form, but it was made to, like, if you don't rub it off. That's nice though. Is Mac made in China? I thought Mac was still made in what am I thinking of? Am I thinking of Milani? Milani is made in Italy. Essence is made in Italy. I like this. See, Ariel be knowing, man. Oh, I'm so glad I cleaned out my basket. I also cleaned out my basket with something else, and I can't find it. Oh, I didn't clean out my basket. This was an impulse purchase. Morphe has new lipsticks. They have actual tube lipsticks. They're called the Lip Filter Hydro Plump. Why is everything got to be plumping? Hydro Plump Soft Matte Lipstick. They have actual tube lipsticks. They look like L'Oreal. If you know, you know. They look like L'Oreal, but they have these. I'm going to save this for the next YouTube video because I want to wear this for sure. But it's very pretty, very sleek. And they didn't have, that I saw, because I was looking in the app, a true red. Because anytime I get a new lipstick, I'm going to try out the red shade first, period. So they didn't have one that I saw, but I'll have to get a good gander. Also, girl, if you didn't shop the 21 Days of Beauty, because I think it ends tomorrow, don't even trip, because Ulta Fall Haul is on the way. The way they are coming for us with these sales, so Ulta 21 Days of Beauty ends tomorrow or the 19th. One of the two. It ends this week. And then on the weekend starts the Fall Haul. And the Fall Haul is where you can start saving on makeup that is not prestige. So like a lot of your NYX and stuff is going to be buy one, get one, whatever. A lot of the other stuff is going to be, girl, save it. The Fall Haul is coming. The Fall Haul is where they have a lot more drugstore products, you know what I'm saying, on sale. So all the new stuff like these, all your L'Oreals, that is going to be the stuff on the Fall Haul. And a lot of body care. So if you're into, you know, body care, Shea Moisture, all that kind of stuff is going to be available starting next week. And a lot of the stuff is going to have, because one of the big coupons that is in the app now, that's buy $50, get $10 off, that expires on the 18th. So when that expires, check the app again. And my biggest tip for this is always check Ulta app on Sunday. When you check Ulta app on Sunday, that is when they release all the good point multipliers, the coupons, all of that stuff will be in the app. Every Sunday, they do something new. So check your app. Coming up on Sunday. Let's try out this NARS blush. Shall we? I don't have a color like this from NARS. I have the brighter shades from them. And I liked Orgasm, but it was a little too light for this time of year. And I always liked my favorite pink shade from NARS. It was called Deep Throat, and it has sparklies, but I don't like sparklies anymore on my face. So we're going to try this one out and see. Let's get a blush brush. So yeah, that's the big announcement. I'm very excited. Yay. Let's try this, because we're just trying it on. Let's just do this. Let's try this. I do, and then, oh, that's what I was going to say about the sales. The, hey, Luz. Good, how are you? Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Oh, what I was going to say about the sales, too, word on the street is that the Sephora sale starts at the end of October. I can't keep up. I was really hoping the Sephora sale started in November. Don't quote me. This is just beauty chit chat in the community. It's not confirmed yet. The dates will be released very, very soon. So between the Ulta sales, Sephora sales, Nordstrom beauty event coming up, always check Macy's and stuff. They always have great sales. The big news is that my channel is now in the YouTube. I'm officially a YouTube partner. That's the big news. My channel has qualified for me to be a YouTube partner. So my hard work is paying off. I'm very excited to be on the next level with YouTube. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Ooh, that's pretty. Wait till I have on like a full beat though. This is pretty. I like that orange. Like, it's like a subtle, it's almost like a clay color. It's not quite orange, you know what I mean? It's almost like a clay. It's very nice. You know NARS blushes are just elite anyway. So this was only $15, $16. And another thing Ulta tends to do when 21 Days of Beauty is over is they'll run back some of the sales. So, you know what I mean? It reminds you of Mentic. Clay Too Much. That's the shade I was trying to think of. Clay Too Much blush from Mentic Cosmetics. Excuse me. Yeah. That blush is called Clay Too Much. You are absolutely right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Luz. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Excuse my sniffling. My allergies are cutting the fool right now. So shall we swatch some lipsticks? I think we should. I wanted to compare. I think I said this. Sorry for the noise. I'm opening my makeup wipes. On Instagram, I think I said this. My favorite shade of pink from MAC is Girl About Town. It's my all-time favorite shade, followed closely by Candy Yum Yum. They don't make Girl About Town no more. I don't know why or who I have to speak to. I don't know why, but they don't make it anymore. Oh, I also got some other PR. Sorry, off topic from Dibs. No, Nude Sticks. Nude Sticks sent me a whole collection of makeup, and I have filmed a video already. I just have to post it. Have you guys ever used Nude Sticks before? I've never used their products before, but they're nice. They sent me some stuff. Anyway, back to these lipsticks, and we're gonna wrap it up. I was looking for something to replace Girl About Town because I'm almost out of it. And I was looking online. I was like, what can replace it? Somebody here told me to try a pink one that I was not in, I forget the name of the pink. It was more purple, right? So thank you. I picked up a shade called Popstar Pink. On a whim, I picked up the shade Popstar Pink. I'm trying to find my Girl About Town so we can see if we can compare it. I'm going to show you what Girl About Town looks like. No. Girl About Town. All right. This is my favorite pink from MAC. It's got a lot of purple in it, like a fuchsia. So this is Girl About Town. Right? And it's a satin finish. Popstar Pink is also a satin finish. This is Popstar Pink. Tell me that's not gorgeous. Girl. And this is... So, you see what I'm saying? Very, very close to Girl About Town. And this is Popstar Pink. And this is also a satin finish, okay? And then I got Cream in My Coffee, which is a very... No, sorry. Grapefruit Pucker. This is pink. This is very pink. This actually reminds me of a shade that one of my aunts used to wear. That is so pretty. Yeah, I've worn this already. Cheating. Yeah, but I wore this already, but it's pretty. I love that pink. And then I got, I just dropped something. I got this shade, Cream in My Coffee. I've already worn this as well. And this is like a nice everyday, kind of like a reddish brown, like that. So those are the three that I got. And for all three, With using my points and with them being 50% off, my total for all three of these at Ulta was $12 and some change for all three. Now, these lipsticks on their own cost $26. Okay, and they were half off, which made them 13 and some change. I used my points and only paid $12 for all three. I'm a bargain shopper. Okay, I'm gonna do what I need to do to save a coin every single time. So those are the three. So I think these are pretty close, right? These two, I think they are pretty close. Thank you so much for the gift, Luz. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. I'm trying to get back to posting my schedule videos on here twice a week, 2 long form and 1 short twice a week. And going live at least once a month. I really like to go live. I didn't think I would because I thought it would be like TikTok where it's like super fast and stuff. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do that. So which one should we try? This one, or this one? Let's do that one because I haven't tried on Popstar Pink yet. I haven't tried it on. But I love a good pink. And it's Wednesday. Y'all watch, you remember Mean Girls? On Wednesdays, we wear pink. So, let me get a little lip balm real quick. And then we're going to wrap it up. I've been yapping for a while. Anyway, how y'all doing? I got another video loading. I just have to edit it. I shoot a lot. I film a lot. But I just have to edit. That's the longest part. This is Girl About Town. Put that back over here. And this is, should we do a lip liner? Or should we go in hot and then do a lip liner? Should we do this? Let's just go in hot. Luz, where are you located? Oh, girl. That is very pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. In Tennessee? Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Totally clashes with the eyes, but that's okay. It's fine. We just talking. This is Popstar Pink. I cannot remember the name of the other one the girl told me in my comments, but I have it written down. And if Ulta will bring back the 50% of the MAC at the end of the sale, I'm going to get that one because somebody else mentioned it. And it is a pretty color. I was able to swatch it. So let's do, we have chestnut, I have cork, and then I have root for you. I had night moth, but it's back there somewhere. I don't know. No lip liner needed. Luz. I'm scared of you, honey. You know what? But you're right, though. I agree. Let's do a little bit of gloss. I do have my bag of lip oils here, though. And I need to wipe this off my arm before I get it everywhere. Please hold. Yeah, I'm going to wipe that off before I get it everywhere. I just know I'm going to touch the wall and have lipstick all the way down my wall. Girl. Anyway, let's do a little bit of gloss. I'm liking this IT Cosmetics concealer, though. I'm going to do it when my face is really properly primed. That is very pink. I like it, though. I'm not mad at it. Let's do some, let's do Crystal Baller from e.l.f. Hey, Kathy. You live in Charlotte, too? Me, too. I'm in Charlotte. What's up, Kathy? Are you new to my channel? Hey, girl. Oh. Listen. I know it's not for everybody, bright pinks, but I love bright pink. I love pink. Hello, I love pink. But if you have a complexion that is browner than mine, this would look amazing on you. Fuchsia looks amazing on brown skin. I'm just saying, Lou said no lip liner, so we're not doing no lip liner. But why did I not only fill in one brow? Let's discuss. Let's go back to this. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah. This is very nice. It doesn't take a lot either to come out. So it's supposed to mimic your brow hairs. So it's very, very pigmented, really. You have been, Kathy? Well, welcome. Hi. Thank you for saying hello and that you're from Charlotte. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate y'all watching because I'm telling you, YouTube partnership, partner, monetization program, whatever it is, I would not have gotten here without y'all watching and without the comments and without the likes and coming back. Even, when I do like the same, you do? Oh, thank you, Kathy. Man, that warms my heart. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be back here on a more consistent basis. I was just saying, I'm trying to get my schedule back to film. I film a lot, but I don't always go back and edit. And then by the time I edit, I'm like, this doesn't even make sense right now. I've been doing a lot, like y'all know, of shopping my stash, going through my collection and using what I have before I really go out and do any more big hauls. I've cleared out 3 foundations. Oh, good. I'm glad that inspired you. So we got to use what we have because I know we got so much makeup. I've cleared out 3 foundations this year, and I just got 2 foundations from Lancome. So I don't need to buy foundation, you know what I mean? But when I'm able to, again, to get back to reviewing new products and new launches and stuff like that, I would definitely do that. And as I can and as I see fit, if I'm able to, get stuff here and there, then, I'll do that. But I've really been enjoying shopping my stash and playing in the makeup because every time I do, I'm like, oh my God, when did I get this? I forgot about this, or such and such sent me this. And it gives me a chance to rotate my makeup out so it doesn't get old and I just use it. So I've been having a good time shopping my stash. I really have. And it's inspired me to use what I have and have some fun because I have so much makeup. I have so much makeup. I still have makeup and skincare unopened from when I went to the Sephora convention last year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to go through things and do that. So hopefully on this channel, I used to be like, soon as something dropped at Ulta, I'm going to go get it. And I got y'all. We're going to review it together. But my life has changed financially with being laid off. And it just made me delve deeper into really using what I have and appreciating all of the makeup that I already have and rediscovering stuff. So that's where we are right now. My husband says I'm crazy when I'm going to sleep. Listen, shower time, evening time is the best time to practice your makeup because you could just be like, all right, especially if you're learning or relearning your makeup, doing your makeup at night before you wash your face is the perfect opportunity to practice and to learn and to really figure out what looks good, because the last thing you want to do is practice before you have like a big event or you're going to work and you're like, I'm gonna practice this right now. No, girl, you need to practice at night and figure out and let's see how, if it don't look crazy or whatever it is. So it's a great time. Nighttime is a great time to do your makeup for sure. That's right. Enjoy color. 67. I know that's right. You can enjoy color at any age. I had a great aunt Jeanette, okay? My great aunt Jeanette, she wore the same coral lipstick almost all my life until she was, gone. Her lipstick stayed on. She was one of the first people that was like, pull yourself together, put your face on. You know what I mean? She wore the same pink coral lipstick as far as I always knew my whole life. I grew up around women like that. So color, makeup has no age limit. You can do whatever you want. It's fun. It's art. There's no cap or age limit on art. So you can do whatever you want. Yeah, girl. See, thank you, Teresa. Yeah, because I'm just like, I don't always have it. And with like I said, I've been building my Sephora cart for about 3 months now. So when the sale comes, I'm like, okay, now, once a year, etc. But I've really been enjoying using my products. Because you see this drawer back here? You see that drawer back there? It's 6 drawers. That little compartment back there is 6 drawers worth of makeup back here. And 2 drawers in front of me. A foundation, primer, concealer, bronzers on this side, primers on this side, and 6 drawers worth of makeup back there. I've been shopping. I got a closet full here. You know what I mean? I got my Macy's counter right back here. So, yeah, I've been shopping. I can put my glasses on now because I'm done doing my makeup for tonight, because I, too, am about to go do my skincare because, look, y'all, this pimple right here, it is vexing me. And I got to take care of my skin. I just been coming in, washing my face, and laying down. But my skincare, it needs some little attention. Do y'all want to see skincare videos, too? Because I kind of got away from those because I didn't think anybody would be interested or that it wouldn't resonate as much as the makeup does. But, and I know skincare is very, very, very personal, right? It's not a one-size-fits-all. So, yeah. I have half of, girl, you ain't lying, Sephora, Ulta, and Nordstrom back here, okay? It's just a lot. And my bathroom is full of skincare. My bathroom is like the skincare at Sephora. When I went to, skincare videos, okay, cool, good. When I went to Sephora last year, I came home with 3 gigantic shopping bags of skincare and fragrance. That's how much stuff they gave us when we were there. And I have 3 drawers worth in my bathroom. My skincare counter in my bathroom is full to capacity. And I get skincare PR. So, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense for me to, do that. So, okay, skincare, that's cool. All right, I got y'all. All right. Well, thanks again for tuning in. And thank y'all so much for the congratulations on my channel being a part of the YouTube partnership program. I really, really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being on this live and swatching and testing out some makeup. We got videos coming very, very, very soon. So, yeah, take care of your skin. That's right. You got to take care of your skin. My skin, yeah, I know. I'm getting better. All right, you guys, good night. Happy Wednesday. Thanks again for tuning in. If you missed the beginning of this video, my videos are saved. My live videos are always saved. It's going to take a minute for YouTube to upload it for whatever reason, but probably by tomorrow morning, you can go back and watch the beginning of this or even later on this evening. So, okay, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you back here real soon. Bye.